as lawyers don't stand up against this, then we condone it.
Willie Kimani's death represents something to people who have been untouched by extrajudicial killings.
There is no doubt that what is a sensational campaign by some senior politician is of a sinister political agenda.
Tens of people from Mandera town stood in groups and waited as a body of 32-year-old Isnina Musa Sheikh, which had been found days before in a shallow grave, was being dug up for an autopsy. Every spade that hit the earth gave residents hope that they would be heard this time around. In the crowd, human rights activists were also betting on this as a smoking gun.
So you're saying that there haven't been any leads since the first cases have been reported to your office and to the officers of the police? No leads at all?
What I'm saying is that as far as I'm concerned, in the inquiry file, we only have one case as I'm speaking today. The rest is hearsay.
There has been very many cases of people we know, our own relatives and friends, who have been picked from even inside Mandera town.
All of the families gathered here.
We are encouraging them to come and report.
How many times do you want them to report?
You see, when you report,
when you report,
there's a record that is kept. And I'm speaking from the records that I have. We only have one case in the file as we speak today. The rest is hearsay.
That one complaint didn't include any of the people looking for their loved ones there. And it also didn't include one about Abdirazak Mohamed Haji, whose voter's card is all that remains to remember him by. All his memories are carried by his mother, Awliya Kerrow, a lifetime member of Maendeleo ya Wanawake, who, shrouded in her Party of National Unity Kanga, tells us of her search for her son.
Anin inna helan bayu qoracho dadab gari sadi gace police dufnan police inagar fula custom lal injir fula police lal injir fula chof lal injir kurbana rafuda ninum ceya nami chofti mama ayo wapi armilal hakuna gurba agum fuda ni garanu man deman ya fuli dani dakam chofti dani dakam fuli sani chofti dani dakam uniform Kenya kenum uniform ambeku ka an itig iradala de anin beku misho anso beku abdi chofti uniform kam.
The Kenya Defense Forces was implicated in the disappearance of Abdirazak, as well as in the discovery of mass graves in Lanbib in Wajir in May last year. We wrote to the Ministry of Defense seeking a response to these claims. The Ministry of Defense, through its public affairs spokesman, Lieutenant Colonel Paul Njogona, wrote back denying its involvement in the killing of the people found in mass graves in Wajir, saying that the KDF was not aware of the mass killings or of the grave. On Abdirazak's disappearance and his mother's eyewitness claims, the response was more categorical. It said, and quote, "The KDF does not arrest, neither does it have facilities for the confinement of civilians. As such, the allegation is flawed." The reports were based on hearsay from residents who, on further inquiry, could not distinguish between the security forces in the area, end quote. In its attempt to exonerate itself, the KDF still leaves the door open to allegations that uniformed people are perpetrating these arrests and disappearances. Just like Lucy Wangoi's anguish, hers simmers just beneath the surface. Abdirazak's disappearance was typical of the manner in which dozens of men are reported to have been forcibly disappeared by members of Kenya's security forces in the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights report, The Era of Terror. The preliminary report claims that 81 people are missing and 25 men have been extrajudicially killed. But the lack of proof in Isnina's case has been the undoing of that report.
You remember the last accusations on mass graves in Mandera. You remember how hot it was. Yeah. And we insisted, and we called everybody on board and said, no, we are not going to do this thing on the side. Let's do it openly. Let's secure the place. It reached a moment they even said, they bring bulldozers. We said, let any. Where did it go? No mass graves, nothing. And that is the spirit that we want. Accusation arises, let's work as a team.
One incident that was captured in the report, which the police have failed to respond to for over a year, was that of the disappearance of Hamza Mohammed.